Number 18 says solve triangle ABC. So to solve a triangle, it just means to find out all the pieces of the information, which is to make sure you know all the sides and all the angles. So the first thing that we can easily find is the measure of angle B. We can find measure of angle B because we know that this is a right triangle, and so the two acute angles add up to 90. So we take 90 minus the one that is given, 22 degrees, which will give us angle B, that is 68 degrees. So now we have all the angles given. We need to know the sides. We have one of the sides already known, and we're looking for the two unknown sides. So let's go ahead and label the X and Y here so it's easier for us to refer to when we're solving for the value. So the first thing we can solve for is in terms of the angle that is given, 22, 16, and X. We can only solve for one variable at a time, so let's solve for X. Why not? So we can set up the trigonometric ratio of, in terms of 22, this side 16 here is actually the adjacent side over the, and then this side is the opposite. So we know that the tangent of an angle is actually equals the opposite side over adjacent. So that would be X over 16. So we have tangent of 22 equals X over 16. We're going to put a 1 underneath, cross multiply. We have X times 1, which is X, equals 16 times tangent of 22. And so we can approximate that into 6.5. So we know that X is equal to 6.5. And last side that we need to find is Y. So we have two ways of doing this. Since we already know the two sides of a right triangle, we can use Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, to find the hypotenuse. Or we can set up another trigonometric function. So let's practice trigonometric function since that is the focus of this module, of this lesson. So we know that in terms of the angle 22 and the original side that is given and the hypotenuse, this would be adjacent and hypotenuse, so we know that would be cosine. So we can set up the cosine of 22 is equal to 16 over y. So that is adjacent over hypotenuse. And so again, put a 1 underneath, cross multiplying, and we have y times the cosine of 22 equals 16. To get y by itself, we're going to divide both sides by the cosine of 22, and so we have y is approximately 17.3. So those are the actual side lengths for the two sides of the triangle. And now we have solved this triangle because all three sides and all three angles are given now, are found.